Being a baby? Huh? Are you being a baby? Are you being a baby? So I'm on my way to Wild Bird, or Birds, and for the consignment, I have made 6 different crochet. So I have 2 mallard, 2 cardinal, and 2 bluebird. And I have 7 notepad bundles. So bundles meaning that they have a sticker that coincides with the bundle. And then I have 20 Cory Cuties and 10 Cory Cutie keychains. So I have that for consignment for that place. And the notepads are actually specific to the Wild Birds. So they are mostly the cutie pies, but done in a separate way. So none of the notepads are going to be exactly the same as what I have at markets. So if you're looking for something of the cutie pies, they are going to be there. I'm going to go drop it off and we'll get that contract signed for a whole year, which is really cool. They do say that Christmas time and Mother's Day and Easter are their best times for like getting other things there, other than like birdseed. So I'm excited. The people there are very, very nice. Apparently they've seen me at Mystic Fest or different other events, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I didn't know about that. So that's pretty cool. And the pop-up I did for them, I didn't get any video of it. There were only about half of the people that were supposed to be there because it was snowing. So that was great. Not a whole lot of people, but I did sell some, and they don't charge booth fee there. So everything was profit, which is nice. So I kind of made up for the Des Moines, I don't want to say debacle because it wasn't debacle, but the Des Moines one that was in the red. So yeah, so that was really cool. But I'm going to go drop that off now. And yeah, then I'm going to go home and then I'm going to work on some consignment stuff for Ellsworth for tomorrow. And they want some cows and I think some piggies or something. I don't know. But I did do another cow pattern. It's a modded pattern from one that I have that I bought. And I think it's super cute. I think it's super, super cute. Also, in the crochet community, there's a certain line and I don't know where it is. So if you do know where this line is of where you take inspiration from someone else's pattern, and the thing is, in crochet, there are only so many ways you can do a pattern because of the numbers. You can't just be like some random number every row you have, you know? I mean, you could, I guess, but I don't know what it would turn out like. But you have to try to be, you know, especially for plushies, you have to be fairly even on your number counts and your rows and this, that, and the other thing. And I don't know where that lies, where you mod a pattern, but how much modding is there until it becomes something new that's yours, you know? Like, I don't know what that line is. Like, I have a pattern that I'm working on from the base pattern is just for the head and body, is from another person, but I've modded that to include, you know, different bobble stitches that were never in there, that kind of thing. So if is there a line like where I'm not going to be making this pattern available for anybody? It's just for my own, you know, to make things from, right? And sell the things that I make. So I don't know, where is that line? I'm not very big into the crochet community just because it seems like it's a lot of drama and I'm just not into it. So I just want to make things that make me happy and make other people happy and just cute, you know? So let me know if you're if you're into crochet and you're from the crochet community and everything, please let me know where that line is, because you can't really say, oh, this is all mine, when is it taking inspiration from? Because you're not necessarily copying so much, because there's only so much you can do with the certain rows and numbers and how to calculate that out. So just let me know. I'm very curious, because I really don't like to step on people's toes when it comes to that. You guys know me, I'd rather have something original, but in crochet, it's the numbers and rows are one thing, but like making a different pattern is another thing. So just let me know, because I don't know.
Look at them little teethies. Oh my goodness. Boy, seriously. Look at the little teethies. Hiya.
Okay, we're in the studio, the Nerdy Nook studio, and I am pretty much finished right now with the sets. I think these are awesome. I have to get probably some more lighting, some better lighting than just the little box, but with the window, it's not that big of an issue. So I just got done with this over here. My dad helped me put up the background, but it was a little too far over, so I had to scooch it myself. And then I put some things on the side because it was not long enough, because you can see kind of up there, it's not to the corner, right? It's not to the corner, it just kind of bows, which is nice, because then this is all flat. It looks like there is a literal freaking forest, magical forest up in here, and I love it so much. So yep, there's the mushrooms. I do have more, like tons of butterflies still to put up, but I don't want to use that tacky stuff, so I got to get some that will be removable from the walls and stuff, and I will probably put some like on them, on the mushrooms, and also kind of like up and about into the boughs up there. So otherwise, I think it looks awesome. And no, you're not gonna see up here because the photos will be cut off right there. So it has that illusion. So, oh my gosh, I'm just looking at it now through the camera and oh my gosh, it looks awesome. So, and we still have the blue chair, which I freaking love this color, y'all. I really do. It screams like royalty to me. So pretty. I did steam the curtains, but they still kind of have some wrinkles. I still have to put batteries in all the candles. I still haven't put all the candles out. They're in this box. That's the fog machine, so still haven't used that either. I'm hoping that my sister will come sometime when she's off next, and we can do a little photo shoot in the fairy corner with the new fairy wings and some fog maybe. I don't know. This I want to use as like some kind of reflection pool, which would be really, really cool. And that would be somewhere over here because it just moves around. So yeah, everything is up. I'm so excited. There is another one back behind there if you saw in my last vlog. It is the vampire one. I don't know if I care for it as much just because the vinyl, when it came, the wrinkles were very threadbare. So this one is fabric. I love it. You steam it, you put it in the dryer with like a little wet cloth or something. Perfect. This takes forever. I don't recommend. I don't. I did put grommets in the fabric. I don't know if I'm gonna put grommets in these at all because I don't know if they're gonna run. And it looks like there is some runs already in it. So I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, I gotta bring that stuff in. But yeah, pretty much done. I am very excited. I'm trying to find some venues to schedule some marketing. It's just very hard because I've already started to do the schedule for the crafty and the farm, and there's not many that I can do both myself. So trying to find the right venues. There's a women's expo in January. It's the weekend of Ope, which I've already paid for the crafty. So I won't be able to go, and it's only once a year. And a lot of people go there for like wedding stuff, bridal stuff. And I'm just like, the thing is, it's $500 to have a booth. And I would have one table And it wouldn't even be selling anything. It would just be selling my services. And that's if anybody were to get my services. And honestly, I would be heartbroken if I got nothing and I paid out of pocket $500 for it. And I get it. It's marketing. It's a write-off. I get it. But that fear is still there. Especially now that I don't have a job, like regular 9 to 5. So yeah, that fear is still there that, you know, I wouldn't do a good enough job to sell myself and my services, for the Nerdy Nook. So that fear is still there. It probably will always be there until I start to get some like regular clients, I guess. And even then I still need more models. So if anybody's in the Omaha area that does modeling or wants to be a model, because it doesn't have to be just model types, you know, it can be anybody. Seriously, I just need to build up my portfolio and kind of promote my business through word of mouth at first, I believe. And I think that will work. I know it's going to be slow going, but I think it'll be good. Because I'm loving this area. This space is like bringing me so much joy. It's kind of cool to be able to create sets for photographs that is not AI. It's really cool. You know, just set producing and creating and everything is kind of cool. So if you want something that's not AI, come and see me. Yeah, so there's that. And spring is coming, you know, in a few months, and everything will be green outside. And so I have tons of nature to deal with for photo shoots as well. So there's that. So now we're going to go back into the crafty room, and I'll chit chat with you in the crafty studio. And I have already cut out some new patterns. These are going to be a little bit bigger than my Guardian Golems, and they are Cory Cutie Critters. So I have four right now. So these are for the pocket golems, and then the critters. So new pattern. I have a bear. I have a kitty cat. I have an alien. And I have a rabbit, and then just the regular head. So I'm thinking I want something else more golemish in this size. So if I get a gray, I'll be able to do this one. I might do more of an adventure golem, maybe, with this one, the bigger one. Because then I can put like a cape on it. I can put some accessories like a leather belt with, you know, whatever it is, whether they're a warrior or whatever, druid, that kind of thing. So it's more like in my wheelhouse for nerdy stuff. So we might do that. I have these pocket golems. These are pretty much ready to go. I got to put their eyes in first. But these are exclusive because they have the almost like tie-dye rainbow pattern here. And I only have 6. So once they're gone, they're gone. Because I don't have any more fabric of this. So this is it. 6 of them. Forever. That's all I'm making of these because that's all I have. I do have one that is a critter. So I have a bear, and this is the only bear in this fabric. So it is exclusive just to one. So that's cool. I wish I had more fabric for it, but it didn't work out that way. Then I have 3 of these in the like kind of sheepskin or sheep fur kind of feel. It's super, super soft. I am going to be jealous because I might want one for myself, but there's only 3. So I have the cat, I have a rabbit, and I have a bear. This is what happens when you have a manufacturer like Joann's that goes out of business and you don't have any more fabric around at your disposal, unless it's online. But again, you don't know the feel. You don't know, you know, because I like to go by feel a lot. And, you know, you just never know online, and it sucks. So this is why I think I'm going to go with stuff like this more often, where I can find at like a thrift store or something. Then it becomes more exclusive, as there won't be any more ever like it from me at all, unfortunately. But that's, I guess that's the name of the game when businesses go out like Joann's. And I have looked at Michael's, and the Michael's in my area is very, very sad, to say the least. Is very, very sad. It has like not a whole lot of options. It's got a few bolts of cotton, and then the prints on the cotton are just horrendous. So they don't have anything plushy, minky, anything like that. So we're just gonna work with what we got. So I do have a few pieces here. So I have some different colors coming. I have red, blue, and this mustard. And no, that's not what they're going to be called on my spreadsheet. So this will be ruby. It'll be sapphire, and is it jasper? Jasper for the mustard color. So I have just about this much of each. So I'm hoping to get at least 3, if not 4, out of the critters out of this. So at least I'm hoping so, because they need, you know, the front and the back for the body plus the head. So that's quite a lot. So I'm hoping to get some out of this. It's about 2.5 yards. About 2.25. So I'm hoping. So, but it's super soft. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So with that, I am going to sign off for the last time this year. It is December 31st with the ending of this vlog. I did not start it now. It's been almost a month that I've been filming, and for this one, and I appreciate everyone who has made this year so great. I have reached the 1,000 subscriber mark, which is fantastic. I am so happy with that. Oh my gosh. And now it's just moving forward, just making content that I want to make, stuff that keeps at least me entertained and hopefully you. And that's about it. I'm trying to get schedules worked out for the farm, for the Crafty, and the Nerdy Nook for some marketing. So I'm hoping that these businesses, at least my Nerdy Nook, to take off fairly well. I know I like my space. It's just trying to convince others to like it just the same. So with that, I wish everyone a happy new year and so much luck going into 2026. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.